Hi, so it's been a while since I've done a video. I have had quite an interesting month and a half. I wanted to sell my van. I wanted to have more space. I wanted to have a Class C. I had seen all these women with Class Cs this winter, and I was like, oh my God, there's so much space. And I kind of started to feel cramped in the van, and maybe since I got Lily, it does feel a little more cramped, but it added so much more fun to my van life that, of course, I don't regret having a dog. But I just couldn't figure out, well, first of all, when I put the van for sale, I started to clean it up. I started fixing all the little things that were not working. I was about to paint it. I will still paint it because I think it would brighten it up. I'm not gonna paint the ceiling. I've thought about it, but it's gonna be so complicated that I won't do that. I will paint other things, and I fixed up the back doors. Since BC, when I had the mold on the doors, I had not fixed it. So that was another thing. My mirror on the passenger side has been fixed. This was really an expensive mirror because it's got it moves all the way around. It also defrosts in winter. It's made for Quebec, it's made for a very cold temperature. And it was the most expensive mirror ever for a side door. The other thing is I'm still doing my locker. This is really bad. I cannot. I thought this was going to be much faster. It is so hard to get rid of my last thing. It's like I got rid of all the furniture, but it feels like I still have all the stuff that was in the furniture and in the closet, and my art supply and my sewing stuff. And then there's my makeup kit. And then there's, souvenirs, and there's everything. It's insane. Clothing. I had so much stuff left in that locker, and I want to downsize to a 5x6 this year. And it's very small compared to what I have now. I have a huge one, and it's too expensive. The gas price has gone up, so I need to get rid of all that stuff. So this is basically what I'm working on. The other thing is I have to maintain I have to keep my van a little more streamlined and clean, because I've noticed that clutter makes me feel cramped. I've noticed that if I have less stuff, like I have to declutter the bed, this shuffle thing has to stop to a certain point. I mean, I'll always have baskets, but they don't have to be full to the brim. They don't have to be always, heavy to move. And also the pillows that I have here need to start to have a purpose, which is going to be storage. I'm going to try to store all my winter coats in there and remove the inserts. It's ridiculous. So I have 3 pillows that will contain seasonal clothing, stuff that I don't really need, right away. The other thing is I'm trying to figure out how to have a desk, my art supply. I don't want to sacrifice this seat. It's kind of nice to have a seat there. So what I'm going to try to do is figure out a way to use my lagoon table. I've picked one lagoon table. I've tried 4 different tops on my lagoon table, and I had a bigger one, I had a smaller one, and the ones I like are these top. They're shelving from IKEA for a system that has freestanding shelves. It's white, it's light. It's the perfect thing because it swivels, so when I draw I can turn the page. I'm just gonna have to figure out a little workstation that I can set up when I need to work on my drawings. The other thing that I really wanted was my sewing kit, but that's not gonna happen. It's gonna stay in my locker. I have some projects with some wool blanket that I want to do, make cushions. This was for an Etsy shop, and I have to start selling my drawings. This is my plan B, because I hope that I can work less in cinema, if not at all. It's just that it doesn't work with what I want to do anymore. The other thing that I would really like to do is to maybe work for Park Canada and CIPAC, which is the Quebec National Parks. so that I can actually have a job in the summer when I come back working for them. So this is my new thing. I'm going to explore that. I've applied, but I didn't hear from them. The other thing, I'm gonna show you the locker. I'm gonna show you what I'm trying to do. It's a little depressing. It's my shameful little thing, but there's so much stuff. There's so much stuff. It's just insane. I'm giving myself, and I'm documenting this so that I have like a, I don't know if I'll be able to do it, but the 30th of June is my birthday. I'm going to be 59, and I would like to be done with that damn star beep locker. That was the swear word that I had. And sorry, I'm holding the phone with my hands. And I have to figure out a way to have cameras set up so that I can easily film in here, because right now I'm always a little bit, where am I going to put the camera? I don't know. I have to get like some serious stuff so that I can easily put a tripod, some kind of really easy to use tripod for the phone, because I don't intend to have a camera. I like working with the phone. I like editing with the phone. This is my go-to thing. And this is it for now. And I'm going to tell you about the upgrade. So the new upgrades are very simple. I want to have an awning. I've been wanting an awning for quite a while. So I'm going to get a two-lay awning so that I can have a little bit of outdoor space. This is just something that I've been missing in the van. The other thing, and that's not going to happen yet, is I want a drawer under the bed so that I can access whatever is in the bed, under the bed, really easily. Because I have a storage. I have my tools in there. I have composting material, like those little bricks that you break out and you make like you make your composting toilet material. Because it's really hard to find peat moss on the road, but I do find that coco coir for, you know, your snake or turtle bedding when you have like a pet turtle or a pet snake. So this is what I've been using on the road, and you need to have a little bit of it, you know, just so that you're not caught off guard without it, because it's very annoying. And I'm gonna try so I'm gonna try to organize underneath the bed. And the other thing, I might want to have like the tent that goes with the tule. This is another thing I've been really interested in, and my sports equipment. I have like a scuba, some fins, I have like rollerblades and stuff like that, my bike, all of it underneath, and my kayak supplies. There's a lot of things that are under the bed. I wanted to also have a box of equipment for camping. I have been fascinated by people who just take off camping from a base camp and then they go into the wild, and there's fun things that you can do, like there's day hikes that can turn into interesting little, you know, several day hikes, which I haven't been doing because I'm not equipped for that. So that's another thing I'm looking into. So I'll need storage for that. And what was the other thing? Oh, I can't remember, but there was another thing. There was the tule, there was the drawer, and what else was there? Can't remember, but when it will come back, I'll tell you. And right now I'll show you my locker and where it's at after 2 months of working in it. It's not much. I have so much books. Oh, it's insane. So let's go in. So I'm at my locker, and I banged my head on that door. It was half open a few weeks ago. So my locker is, the first locker I had was, I think, 8 by 10. And right now I have a, oh my God, I think it's 10 by 14. It's huge. So, oops, not like that. So, here we go. It's hard to open it with just one hand, but okay, so This is my locker. It is huge, as you can see. I'm gonna put the key. Okay. So, right there, that's all my makeup. And there's a lot of stuff that's makeup. And I still have a bit of clothing here left. And right there, it's mostly van stuff and, you know, luggage and, oh my God. And, okay. And in here, up there, there's all this, the fabric, sewing stuff is down there. And in that corner, there's the art supply. And in between, there's all the pictures, all the stuff that's like, oh my God, electronics. I've kept all the cords of electronic. I don't know how to throw this stuff. So this is what I'm doing. I don't know if I'll be able to. And then there's the books, because I had a lot of books, and there's all this that's left. And all these bags. All these bags are bags that I have to get rid of soon. So that's it. And there's all my paper, my personal paper, my documentation, magazines that I kept that were my mom and that were for makeup. I mean, the makeup supply, it's like all that stuff here. There's like makeup, and more makeup stuff everywhere. So this is it. Why is it so hard to downsize? Well, it's the souvenir. It's all the emotional attachment that we have for things, and for me it's been a difficult thing, because I'm like, you know, I'm attached to things that are ridiculous sometimes, and I am ruthless. One day I'm like able to be ruthless, and then I have days where it's more difficult. So I'm gonna work on that. The new locker that I have is gonna be 5 by 6, so it's a lot less room. So I'm gonna have to be super efficient and, you know, find a good way to store everything and only keep the essential. The price of gas has gone up so much that I want that money not to go into this place, but to go in the van, because I like moving. And that's what I realized. That's why I'm not selling, because I like moving. I love when I'm on the go. And this is it. If you have any question about downsizing and what it implies and how to do it, I mean, I've tried Marie Kondo, I've tried all of them, and you just gotta get to a point where you're like, it has to go. It's tough, but I'm gonna have so much more freedom, and that's what I want. I want that more than all this stuff. So if you like this content, if you want to hear more about my downsizing, if you want to ask questions, please do. I'm gonna try to post a little more often. I haven't been posting very much in the past few months because I don't know, I just didn't, but I will try now. And please like and subscribe and comment. I love to hear about what you're thinking about all this stuff, and bye-bye. I've just thought about that other thing that I forgot. The other thing that I want to do is I want to get a shower. I want to get an outdoor shower, and I found a really cool solution online on a YouTube channel. I'll tell you about it later because I'll show you exactly what I did. I'll put a link to that woman's YouTube because it's a great idea. So that's it. Bye.